Hi there, I'm Regina Stout with Keller Williams Realty. Today, I really wanted to talk to you about something that I try not to talk about at all, and that is our local election that's coming up on November 7th. We all, as residents in Colorado, receive our state ballot guide. And in here, there's one proposition that I just wanted to bring to your attention as far as educating you on your property rights, and that is Proposition HH. Proposition HH has many redeeming factors. Its sole purpose was to lower the assessed value of your property, thereby lowering your property taxes. In doing so, there's some trade-offs here that I want you to be aware of. When we lower those property taxes, this initiative is looking also to allowing seniors to have that senior exemption on their property taxes as well. Is a fabulous thing. But how are we going to make up the difference for how those property taxes are spent is the key issue. And the number one factor is that it will reduce the refunds that are by law given to us through the Tabor Act. Tabor Act would not stop, but the reduction would be there, giving returns, especially in the first couple years. In 2025, there's further reductions in the Tabor Act to a point where you're not getting any Tabor refunds in the future. So while it's reducing your property value for that assessment, it is removing a refund that you by law now get. By passing this initiative, we would eliminate eventually the Tabor refunds. And it does not prohibit our local municipalities and our state government to increase those property values again in the coming years. So while it may be good for the first year or two, it will then pretty much revert back, kind of like hiding in a shell game. Tabor, we know, was passed as a taxpayer bill of rights to refund money that was above and beyond the state's budget. Proceeds from Proposition HH are actually meant to fund, majority of it, to fund education, state K through 12 education. I'm all about education, but I'm not about taking a tax refund from Tabor or lowering our taxes only to see them increase and see those amount of money for the education system to keep going up with no stopping it. We already passed a law a couple years ago that actually create budgetary levels for funding state education. As you can see, this is a very complicated thing. And while many people are, especially our local newspaper, is all in favor of this, in the short term, it does a really good thing. In the long term, it's not going to be good. And so I really ask you to think twice about voting in favor of Proposition HH and turning it around and vote against it. There are other ways, and we have put in factors to allow us to fund our state education. I'm going to attach a link here, and I hope that you will look at that and research it before you turn in your ballot. All right. Thanks for checking in with me and good luck on your decisions. I just want to also say that many people have spoken against this bill, including our Mesa County assessor, Brent Goff. So if you wouldn't mind looking at some of the things that have been read and written about this before you make your decision. Thank you.